me wo Jakarta, Indonesia. Nti usually me holidays Ramadan time. Nti sometimes April once Ramadan and specific dates every year change. Nti nisa like 10 days holidays. Nti me call Ghana. Mostly I go to Ghana. Nti last year me calling na me share guy be airport. I mean you're checking a link for a train for boarding. You gate na no. Nti me say obi catchy. Usually, in share Ghana for one hand, who so big country, I become excited. I feel like getting to know the person. So I wouldn't share with me.
True. And can company say cry? Once as no kind a really impossible so big country.
Right. You share, and me Okasa or bon commonly or phones and the besides Ghana see a bon common fine. And Okasa me say, no on share anti about your agent on your mouth for Eco Japan. That was what he told me. On your mufaha, not why people were ham or no in your Eco Japan into or Ghana back. I mean, a lot, many times in a year. I'm sure no problem. It have permanently because once a year. And now, me say, on any permanent address or haba or bar on change usually no hotel. I'm say, hotel dear say, and call you over say scanty. Usually, me and Casamini family meeting. Into me extra rooms. Into anytime I'll be around, they are not me better me saying, no, put me, I mean, you can live with me, no problem. Once I put the like doing water bill, I don't have problem. You don't have to pay rent. 1 week is not a big deal. Like you call Ghana, we sat in the same flight, you call Ghana. In Ghana, we had communication maximum twice, and I'm back. Into me buy, me buy, and I check, and or chatting me say, unya, me bow, me time or something, bana. And met me on store 1 week, and I can so no problem. Once I bet you what I've been like, I don't have a problem. And me wo nanya or share me ban mommy. Into she will take care of you, like washing your clothes. Just put it in the machine is not a problem. Obviously, sit down over them. You can at least give her something. Now I say, because none in the monthly no. It's not part of her contract. So this guy came, I gave him one or buy from 1 week and they did 3 weeks. That wasn't a problem. Okay. Our kitchen crane there now also air conditioning or bedroom SSO. On be a window or see be window and tuntum about them want to be a window. He may say he will pay like bill into me, I don't care.
Hey,
supermarket downstairs. I won't say a apartment into there was supermarkets. Of course, supermarket was a form of air conditioning. It's just on doom cry. And it's under me and them what I'm called doom. But of course, I'll bet you auntie, and shut down Hammy.
Sir.
All right. Inti me call me too quite for your next your province be. Inti me ban of friend me so call Ghana na. And you see how the traffic it me account and so the met me a me mboa nkaka me so no problem because me share balance and back on it's nothing at all. Inti me money transfer stand go me account me. And then I bought the ticket. I was in the train and I thought ticket in the man and I'm a destiny. And I got me call Ghana. Until I say many didn't get on. Until I was even there and friend say, the client be acquired stranded in Malaysia and I said the boy and not me way man and me book hotel man. Now all my excuse this or no card na DND. Don't say what hand card and or bank account or debit card na there. But also, these are small money since your car and share and have me person and I me book hotel and the client in Malaysia. So I said, no one can be, he didn't even bother. So they catch me say, you really feel now, Ebia me this can later me mouth. Friend who cry, but yes, it can be auntie, Maninka. In December, no, and I me call Ghana match this year. I'm talking about last year, December. And I'm saying, they sent me try ticket against match Noko Ghana. And me check it ticket. That price was around 27-28 million currency rupiah. And the Enfani say, that time exchange rate was very close. And the Enfani say it's almost 26,000 Ghana cedis. And I make I say, meaning guy we will see or say no. Usually no one obia of or to quite koba. more than 3-4 times a year no on your miles degree.
Yeah.
App account ni so nti what me the chat ticket kora.
Yeah.
Nti on say why agent and these guys no. So almost the client to client, say client here is ignorant of all these things. Nti almost the account and a chat ticket for one client.
Hey, true.
Nti mostly
no. Discount.
Correct. Nti I don't doubt it say or will be or chat ticket or more the mass na chat ticket. Nti my friend say unya me chat ticket to na price was so client. We dey say eja betimi the mass na bo no so ni ono na oye ba oni ni ye juma na ni pa ni bi oye ade ba be ya ma ni say oni ni tie de. And I'm business obeji sen. Nti ena ono che price no ena ono man price 27 million. And I'm so sana tie nti na me frɛ wo. And so oni pa ni be kasa na. Oni pa ni kasa ye ni. O si obeji 21. You be we 21 million. That should be around 19,000 Ghana cedis. And I don't catch him so no call Ghana no why hot kakranti yeah me fa bi nka ho man. And I'm so okay I'll give you 22 million. Nti em fa say 20,000.
So
the exchange rate should be 19.9 something la. And me can say okay then they should issue the ticket. I'll transfer the money right away. And I catch him say oh no need panic or any cash and carry. Woman is car now out. That was the agreement too. And eja o ma me na account na me send this scan edit 2 man. After me this scan 2 man o catch me say oh ope me email address me passport me you know me on say you will be a friend usually if Ethiopia Airways Airlines you will be a friend Sheba Mass ho na o mass no ko too far
right
na man and o catch me say we nipa no ye ejuma no obeye ejuma no anaju nti mami so kra that was a Friday nti Saturday me sorry wa ha no na nipa na ye ticket na wie. It's just 1 day difference. Into man so cry and I'm yeah transaction. After Saturday, my friend or see oh Sunday my friend Monday my friend or see oh see idea or person mommy Qatar airline or share and I'm so only Qatar airline yeah Ethiopia na me try Ethiopia na man because me try Ethiopia na yeah me Mars and Ethiopia na mami na me fan madi on course I mean Qatar be assembly because usually Qatar is more expensive. And I can say oh when you expensive price and you expensive na that is not a problem. I can say but they try me Ethiopia man na me baby in fact. And I see me money up to Thursday me so but that wasn't the agreement. You see the next day after from Friday no upe up to Thursday you go 1 week no that was a Monday no catch me say me money Thursday and I mean na botche. After Thursday, you buy a friend or mommy story says he can't call or call ATM. He said, I transferred the money to his Indonesian bank account. Until no debit card no Ghana.
Right.
Until according to him, no call ATM or these 4,000 maximum 4,000. Son of catching. Or so he and he can't buy a basa and he can't cry and something no person or boami. Look at you, who person?
Yeah, so
maybe I say say and I will say price and say. You tell me the price and I pay you. That's all.
In what way?
And I just meaning you can yes and I see and I'm kind of someone name penny penny. The long and short me say I'll buy my own ticket. Just refund the money to me. Until I'll use my credit card to buy the ticket. We refund this can mamia. Na me di bia so. Na me di etia. But me mommy credit card statement and buy the trim. I won't refund me money. And also we be say dia me first can be in can on ticket. I can say me first can on to say refund the money to me. I'll top up and buy my own thing. This is very simple. And also say na dia na kwakwa no this say bia or pay obi e di shame. Now this Spanish can no can say but you haven't issued the ticket. And you say why issue ticket na market or say me pay. And afi say scanner ko came. But ticket are on issue you know. Stories ben so say and this is Opobi. Into a whole me who clear say this guy has actually used the money for something else. Into me and mommy bufu ye me sending the audio make one on also friend on fa. Who sending message I know I sending audio amount. Into I have a whole lot of audios I was sending me. And I make a say only me credit card at 20 me ton so I told him and I'm sending a screenshot. And I made the man say my Toma dear into the transfer the money. And I can say scan over transfer me anything because on rupee or Ghana. This will call bank or your bank transfer and so charges every and I'm saying no problem. I'll give you a contact in Ghana. Transfer the money in CD to the person in Ghana. How I'll get the money is none of your business. Me yen is simple amana onya excuse be mami, but still no. Or see sikani the yes idea of betting mami and ochina. Into on the opo be shame. Into be or pay shame no. It's a cock and bull story. You haven't issued the ticket. Now ticket you haven't issued. Why are you pay will be the shame for what?
It doesn't make sense.
And I can't say okay, me man up to end of was it man up to the end of was it December or January? He will get them say, the story is bad here. By the end of January, now my credit card statement number. If I don't pay the exact money, and I buy a tosso, now interest tosso. I have to cough out money and pay. No problem. If me transfer or no, this can remember me contact in Ghana. Nipa ne so friend now man stories. That was, I think the month ended. His promise, he didn't fulfill it. I just went to the police. Initially, my catcher and said, I'll go to the police and immigration and make a report. So my name is Sikana. And on no more threatening me say my fasika say me call a police report and I go on any masia. Say ni kasa Sikana on fast scanning mami o say am motivate all this scanning by mami. And I say who are we me Sikana?
Hey, asemo. Oh.
I just went to the police and I made a report. Into me call a report and I'm report and a copy. And into I had no police reporter. Upload the report and go case and go on my website. So into code or reporting. So into boy you can follow the status of your reporting. Into luckily no a company being a sponsor no. Into the police also issued a letter to that company inviting them for I say investigation, like almost person won't be so more about the guy.
Yeah.
Until what transpired there, I don't really know much, but what I heard was that they followed up until the company had to
respond.
Kind of saying, or no, ni residence permit.
Yeah.
They had to kind of saying because the pressure was too much for them. They couldn't withstand it. So they had to, I say, cancel.
I'm gonna cancel the way no.
Yeah. I'm gonna cancel any sponsorship in a company.
Right.
Until he called my contact in Ghana, and he was telling my contact, he say, "Mima kwa kugune ni mas na scan on fa mami ene on fa mami etuna na me like me uhinti ono na catch the company and say mun cancel any permit and I'll pay you."
Oh boy.
I tried to get him in Ghana, but I try, and say on your link, and or escape here. But not knowing, I decided to dig into his life. Until the digging, I got to know a lot about him. Say on the inconformable go be so near Japan. Until Ojo Musika was sometimes 100,000 Ghana, 200,000 Ghana, so near Japan. No, I bet Ghana. Oh, that is what he does. And I no come on better in China. Or catch him so on so person called Japan. And I'm saying, wow, you amount for and I'm saying, okay. Into on one call and by some bouncing on this anyway.
Connection monogy visa manco for no ya bound. Yeah, dear. Where you agent are.
These were all red flags I should have actually known. But who say, in a relationship, it wasn't a client and an agent.
Yeah.
I was friends.
Yeah.
Become like friends. I have done a lot for him. He knows it. He can attest to it. So,
yeah.
Or Kobe, me and I made card man or the fat train into Miami Sika, I was so good to him, I have helped him. He knows it's not everything I can even say it because and you're right, say we are the Mobiana okay. He knows it. Indeed, those were red flags I should have actually seen. But maybe who said in a relationship will be a wabuano. He will not treat you like a client. You know what I mean? Indeed, because I went Ghana marching. Just last month I was in Ghana. And I call a police report will pass. Indeed, me a report, who said Ghana for us police report the penny paper netro.
That's the one we need here.
The penny paper netro. I have no police station. No, me can't no more type of computer. So to we are no more printing, more format. No more printing, now more stamp, now I sign almost more sign. Until you can't follow up anything. Until me say, and they don't know his address. Until me I should bring 4,000 Ghana. Almost the tracking on his phone number.
Wow.
I was ready to pay the money, but fortunately for me, I wasn't having enough money on me at the police station. Until I decided to go back home and bring the money.
So if you don't pay that 4,000, they cannot trace the guy as a police officer. Only Tracy. It is a 4,000 or as a police officer now will be a best report. No, I would just say it's kind of called bearing.
Or see almost tracking and we are for tracking.
Hey, Edio. It's a what Ghana now we be at.
Into a police station, I didn't pay a dime. They did. I'm feedback and so they send me letters. Feedback. Almost sure say almost share only obstacle and then they send me feedback. Ghana then into me call fee and my friend Madam Fobi. My friend will catch me say meaning baby. The truth is that these people, police need you Sikana or the Jania. Who are you going to report him to?
I
should just forget it because who chase 20,000 cities? We know I say 10,000 plus. I say I just decided once I made official reports, and I was even asking for a copy of the report from Ghana Police. Can say it's not allowed. Media send media my mature statement and I just left them. I didn't follow up again. Until I decided to post on my WhatsApp page, say this guy, you should be mindful of him. I think we have a Ghana embassy page here. Usually Ghana embassy was Southeast Asia or Malaysia.
Right.
If you want to renew your passport or something, you just have to go there or you call them online. You can just do it. Until we have a page, just about 5-6 people are on it. Until I posted it there. So I'm sure say he knows somebody on that platform because he is not he is actually not permanently resident here. He is not on that platform.
Right.
Until I'm sure say somebody informed him, say the police report not there. Atoso. But say immigration penny be power or one guy and he is aware. Until just say nyama media share kwemu wa ha no oni no dey nice happy.
Nasubeshi. Oh.
Wa ha man for ha pa o but
very sad.
Almost say nkrofo no ni omo ba no omo ni documents and omo nka kasa until they can't take any legal action against him. So who and ultimately visit visa ma no ni wo ba ha o. Now I catch you say we a residence permit. Now abeja o no ko.
Oh. Serious.
More than 4 times I Ghana. So me check my checks.
Yeah.
Once Ghana law says here near Chiwa. I'm to mean detain for more than 48 hours. I'm process you to court.
Yeah.
The people they don't follow up. Into almost China after 1-2 days some way jam. Until recently, me saw post on his status or WhatsApp or no or see Serbia working visa. I was Serbia. No, I post to be so no post to post it. What I want you to do for me, he said, I don't need my money anymore. It's okay. I can always work and earn again. Here makes it more. But I just want to educate the public. Say these guys, they should be aware of them. Either you download the application, buy your own thing on the app, or go to a licensed agent, an official agent, and I will call airline office. Now I call toward there. But this particular guy, Richard Butchway, way there. Who do you see? Come on, someone found Kotogo or Beshisim. They say, oh, Nyani Papa Bakuba. Until all 3 weeks, I was harboring a criminal in my house. I didn't even know.
Wow.
I drove him in my car, meaning you come more. Hey, this guy,
wow.
Richard Butchway, one of the very bad and dishonest agents. All say Ghana din Papa. Just say, oh no. Watch in Nigeria 450 ebomu back home.
Serious so internet is or no promise Ghana say or no as an agent or no do ba will push you now do ko Japan and yes sir.
Say Okacha say Obekacha say Ghana no Japan embassy na wa Accra no they don't omo ma visa by heart. Nti onu we ba Indonesia no ba beji visa na ma wo Indonesia.
Right.
Na obeja ho no ko Ghana.
Wow.
Na Okacha say o kwa kofa obi fu from so aba. Sa na oye o.
Wow. Na mibo asemo na so far no utimi tracking hu amoa odi amaba no bi utimi tracking hu bi
I have, but because they haven't complained to me personally,
right.
I don't want to
get involved. Right.
I know I have been able to talk to about 3-4 of them,
right,
including the girl girl no quite stranded to Malaysia or no the girl ni buy girl no call buy obedu ya ha airport no me and or ma me frɛ openi bi immigration bi as I yi na pie e wo airport.
Wow.
Well, until he tried to be doing that thing with me. Until when I called the man, he told me he doesn't have time for these things. Until I shouldn't be bothering him with these things. Until recently he called me. I think before the duping issue happened, and I'm kind of say I shouldn't worry him with these small things now. Until he was even convincing me to set up a company here. Until the company didn't the amount for back. So you move to Japan. And I'll say I live in a 3-bedroom apartment. Until I'll say me pay out that many amount for bano or my better me house hotel or lodging me. Then they will pay me. And I'm going to say, oh, I'm not interested in that. I'm working, I'm earning.
Yeah. Wow.
But if you want, I can try to connect you with one of his victims. I can try to do that with you if you want.
Oh, I wouldn't mind. Say,
Bali.
Wow.
Bali, another island, very about 2 hours flight from Jakarta. Because Papa, the man is, I don't know whether he's an illiterate, he's ignorant, or the visit visa man, and I can say, we a residence permit. Or see, only Papa Nico Canada. He took over around 2 billion Ghana cedis. That means 200,000 Ghana cedis. And our panel also only Papa Nico Canada. And of course, our panel Bali, and on Oko Ghana.
Oh.
Papa no immigration crowd the chin what then no more renting man no or renting 1 month. Rent we if you were any two.
Oh, I mean, very sad, and the one thing to say, we'll lose a lot of opportunities. Try to say, you know, for him to come across you, it was, opportunity for him. Na anka ebi kraka questions be and answer said be answer buy or man baby die any ade, at least ka oba ebi akonko that hotel near day. But though no, even though krano enaka if he wasn't making things righter, ebi kraka na mo so na ebi we bisa some question be ama waboano amane how to make his travel genuine and also say kofo they amotu kwan no say be akwan be fast one say what he was doing before he will not try to lie to them anymore. So what I say. But we lose a lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities, but it's very sad. It's very sad, and very sad. And I don't blame you because you feel so you had a friend, ain't say at least or no two can be at least any kind how to get a good deal of the ticket in your day. So you thought you have a friend I can't be my trust, but it's quite unfortunate. It turns up this way. Very sad. Very very sad.
You see, who he cry until me call Ghana the business class cry and coin who he.
Oh, where the kafra.
There was a time I was Ghana before the incident. A friend said. Uja for my word na me ba eba besra me nti utimi bo me busia kakra na sending bibina later me when I'm can say my reaching the threshold for the month because my send this scammer mommy ni other people nti my reaching the threshold for the month and also when the mima obi a menim no Ghana and transfer scanning na little be money pan but me bi say guy so I don't really know him so one first scan money pan na be me mika. And later I told him, say, my friend Nipana number to just those excuses. There was also another time I was sending money to my mom, but platform I'm usually sending scanner. They were offline. Me and call. Until I say guy will cry. I can send to his Indonesian account to know the ATM me my mommy. Mommy be twice say no, I won't do it because guy will say me. I don't know what happened. I buy a ticket assembly cry. I even told him, okay, issue the ticket. I'll just transfer them. I'll see what they do, cash and carry. He was talking about one day as a move.
Wow.
From December 20th, now be seeing
Oh. Very sad. Very sad.
Your friend Richard Botry
won. Right.
The focus
the picture now send him now. So no. Right.
Yeah. It is a obia was no your agent be ampacho. Nipa nem training mu na we or the obeshe mu sisia.
Right.
Onu ankasa ya bounce no Japan, ya bounce no Japan, ya bounce no.
But me sure you should share the credit out.
Oh, a lot of people are looking for him in
Yeah,
Ghana. A
but
lot.
you know, looking at what you're saying now, say kofo be jamu wo horny and then me share say you know we say or your agent na ebia or say me or do be too kwanya, you know, and I will call in chance on found too kwanya, knowing now say this man, this is how he is. I feel sad for the victims now. Now they are going to himself from Mutukwano.
The thing is that these people, they are professionals. Omanu ye de. So what you say?
Yeah.
Omanu ye de. And I won't say usually these agents they will just tell you say me no be find Indonesia no wako Japan. Nti onu onka honko. He will just leave you and go to Indonesia yourself. But when you una eko, nti won't say it is more convincing. So
yeah, and you feel say you are more secure.
Correct. No,
Kwano, in general, no, because I say our kind of Ghana for mutu kwani ade na Indonesia also I'm hopa. Yenhwe, how is situation over there? Say bia obi be Ghana ni be drew ho say obenya ejuma ye black and say how is the situation? Also if you told them be on so why not just say be make a connection might be a to team say oh a whole year many opportunity I mean say how will you talk about terms say be figana ba maybe I make you be there to the team say oh ejuma wo bob ejuma ye near day with your experience in what you've noticed what are
all right. Southeast Asia it is not a place meant for Africans. That is the only honest truth. Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, these places are not meant for Africans. In Ubaha, there is no job for you. Unless the grace of God, it does not even exist in this part of the world for Africans. It's only on strictly professional. Professional. So oil and gas sector teaching. I've seen 1-2 Ghanaians who are teaching here, but these are people with maybe masters or maybe outside Africa. So but the agents forget. Sometimes airports and they will not even allow you to enter the country. They will question you at the airport. If you can't give reasonable answers, they will just repatriate you back to Ghana. Singapore, Indonesia, mostly these two countries. Malaysia, this masonry work, tiling, they get to do, they survive. But Indonesia, Singapore, no way out. Singapore, Indonesia, the page mama or that 100% or that. And a hansu, uni a hankrata. I'm saying it's a general thing. I say uni a residence permit. Unti a visa. Ewo. And when I say or see one will call Japan. It is a Indonesia residence permit. Unti Japan visa. Ewo Indonesia.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And I had here for job. Strictly professionals. Professionals. And I won't say so. What you get a residence permit. In Kratama but Enuno does not guarantee job. Another thing.
Oh, really? It's nice. When you residence permit, you still need a work permit, also separately.
Work. Good. And the work permit is sponsored by a company. And mostly it's very expensive. And for the company to come and employ you, African, whatever skill you can offer, they have people here who can offer 10 times that. Why should he employ you, pay you more as an expert? So what you say? And I also and Ministry of Manpower and for employment for that tax no foreigners. Strictly professionals.
Wow. Me stress obi tie
football and easy because certain requirements are if you don't meet it, you can't play in their Premier League. A few Ghanaians on the board. This almost area Munchendi area. I don't know. Say Munchendi which I say. Area ball.
All right. Munchendi.
Professional league. This is what Ghana league for some years. Some more requirements, you know. I had here. This is Nyamiadom. But
wow.
God bless you. I had here. You didn't want to go anywhere. Sana the anything.
Now say na Ghana for bebrena no aya mo epesa mo tukwan no aya na mo say aya na akontufo no mo ebu amabem e kase member na obi eti osisi ara be sure na dwen okan nan say honya aka wo ho we see honye so o 3 bedrooms we say honye so kaka enti sani pe ade na wo ka kire no wadaroma.
Oh, say see if you throw sunny padis and social and the door is open.
Yeah, so yeah.
Visit visa ne be amount now ba free of charge. We try to get to bar. Angasa obetinemo blow like it chara sama temandelu ya.
Wow. Wow. But in general no how is the people like amo pe blacks amo pe nipa you know are they accommodative, you know?
Okay, the point is that Indonesians are very, very welcoming people.
Oh, wow.
Especially when you're Muslim now, Bahara, they will love you like they are own. That is the people. But the government laws and also it's on its own. So
Matthias, yeah.
The people will love you. I have a friend in Paris. My wife Ghana. But no Paris until my wife and Eddie came by her and no buy na they came here. Oh, she said, oh no, me jano hoko ejuma. Meba no. Oh no, on tika sano, so meba no on your man for omukra phone into Google or
wow. Wow.
Obiti me inviting the fee or Kobo or Moscow. You know, they are very loving people. Indonesians are like that. But that is as far as it goes. But that is the only thing. I had here is a good place for holidays or something like that because we have very nice islands. I'm for bar holidays, Europeans, some bar hokotna ho, chewa hokra, deported bimonsu. Tiaha is good on one side, and for job side, this is strictly professional.
Wow.
Because the jobs like taxi driving, cleaning, masonry, manual labor, the people are doing it themselves. So when you say Asians, they can do anything by themselves.
And they cry.
They don't really need need outsiders.
No. Juma na enso amo na amo baby bi ama. Na creme.
Nigeria for so much say Africa deni pa.
Oh, enkofu we.
Nam krana they call you Nigerian.
Wow.
Omo free Africa, omo ka Nigeria, omo ka Nigeria. Omo ka say Nigeria.
Yes, bro.
What Musa enunso ka ho bi.
Wow. Yo, we dey wadarama meda wasepa. Nti wasema itwa to kra futu a wo dey ebema obia wote obia.
Ni America ne say baby ayedi. Maybe won't say yeah kasa Ghana yedi obi so Ghana very comfortable.
Enye easy.
Baby ayedi. Nti but I say obia in destiny. And you can't tell what plans God has for you. Indeed, you can't tell anybody not to travel. Yes, you are discouraging people because that means if I hadn't traveled, I wouldn't be where I am today. So even though Mimeka say it was only by some special grace of God, but you may not be that lucky. Indeed, you just keep trying. I don't even know how to put it, but I say you just try and see what destiny has for you. Because Africans naturally we are like that.
As an years, Edin. But when they made that was
why would I give 200,000 Ghana cedis? That is 2 billion.
Yeah.
To somebody.
Wow.
Say on family in Japan. For what? Nipa no ni Japan is a tourist visa.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Because tourist visa at the point of entry, creating sign.
Imagine. Imagine. It's serious, oh, it's serious. But this is also the indication that, you know, the people need to realize, say, the tourist visa, you know, and there's no guarantee even to enter the country. There's no guarantee. You know, there's no guarantee. And, you know, but I'm sure, say, you know, with your story, you know, Ebemanko for Bibre, so I aware any Bibre home. Say, home. And I'm sure, say, those victims na guy need the idea so no it will amu you know amu tie you know the interview now they will also come forward and you know share what's what they know.
I'll share. Once you post it, share link in the I'll share it with them. I'll give them your details, your email.
Yeah,
try to contact you.
Definitely. Right, into the medawasepa wadarama medawase.
You want to offer guy agent, so I can give you his numbers because me I don't want to talk to him.
I mean impo se me friend na obefa mpo a na se me me friend na onfa me friend na onfa na ka me ye
police for Ibrahim Penachi no. Inti usually no omo friend na no ma checking say omo pe visa na bibi. Inti omo share. Inti say we are no number now friend na.
Maybe it's just over. Oh no, so you want it over. Say ko yes be a won ko ampo dia e bia me just ka obefa. But the reality the situation is na ko ye no. Me just say am odi am sim ne doso. Enti
but some the koti wo Ghana or katre minipa wo Ghana some o kekare no
but yes
because Ghana mako aba ticket no we ntwa mako aba nti asem dey estem twa so kra.
But I said that when you untiminya anya force, say nipa na say ya de ma no untiminya anya force. So as na nipa oben ni say na obaye kwa ma obibi adane ade na fe ya de ma na we diska no and now they kwaya wade. You know, just I don't understand some people, you know. Very sad, very sad, very sad, you know. Very sad. But it's also a lesson to others, you know. It's we should not trust people. You know, we shouldn't trust people. You know, a bank of us are, you know, aware about a lot of things.
You see, I trusted him so much. Say, now, when he was here, na me ye juma be online. Inti me your office by me bra. Me yes sir, kosi anopa be say 4 asamada. Inti me be yare. Inti I had doctors no. I mean, I don't. They were not able to solve my problem. Inti I decided to go to Singapore. Inti me da hospital wahana. Me friend no ba hospital. Inti oba ya no. And then some person me ko Singapore ko jami. Oh. Inti I don't know what happened. Me Sam have been saying no, me family colleague office mo ko. I trusted him so much.
Wow.
See, I don't know what happened to this
guy. Oh no, they should read down the down. Or didn't they? Yes, they will. Oh, they should read down the down. Yes, they will. If you force you should know, Bono, idea. Easy. Right. But that was say no one ran what dad so that was say you know would there any update be so na woman number now or they what drop him in is am checking it out. Why? All right. Miss Medase. It's to be honest with you, I na edu be a chrome for near a B agent for ni so B. Hey. Na you know aka me it's the way opportunity power nipa dodo ahin na mo akwantu ma ambe shia obi wo airport na waka kire say oh say anytime we ba a crew we mu bia no me wo 3 bedroom apartments be team obetimi abeso me enye problem kra nipa hwe na 2 point kra na say what done for kra or say bra utimi e be dru abeta ne nche no wo ba be du kra no jack no dum ne phone. You have some nice people to you know accommodate you so bakutuma na wa must say news say to ticket mama na I mean I understand some people. I mean, will you be so you know desperate about money to the point say when you meet a genuine relationship like this you want to you know jeopardize it? You know the gentleman seems very, 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 very kind. people like this are not easy to come by, because nepa be say me susu say ochine bi kra no ho chiro wo baby now friend or say oh uhia bi kakra me so say obesani ama because he has a very big heart, and for you to do this to such a person, I think say agents were losing the opportunity. And I think say a bit me crab and say say ofane musu kranko ofane musunko and mami hu adwenkyerɛ wadaroma mami hu adwenkyerɛ me say aka me de man a picture beto out na to say uhuna why aware but I feel so necessary. But the name be or the can or the surname means me try say I'm the audios ni bi or yeah the command brother no me Bobby I'm 84 so ate but yeah be sure you were the material for first me bo audios near be agent na yeah the command yeah brother person me bo audios ni bi na motie also pa but me boka kre bi na motie eja e bi kwa na recognize the voice no madarama
e fro cry no enena no but person who da yeah because one surprise changes no person who da no na also say another day I say yes I check your price in him to decide now me no enkana mema o me details no but I say no crowd over me details no but also my person who da opposite you try ticket no me mandiri details in case say you buy na mandiri details in yeah bro me hu we say no so wa onim say no na me dey two kan nti me nsoro why onim say no na me dey two kan nti me nsoro yeah bro me nipa no say mass no ochina na obenya dodo a ebetimi aye adwuma no because return no ehia mass bebre nti amamedi kan sende 9,000 a month many problem with him also by ochano better mass na ochana na me the balance na akoka no ho but na all suggest bibi say na anka onyaya anka pese anka mawo Qatar Airways ba Qatar Airways no by Monday anopa and I will bet me on sabetimi aka eno but I will still Ethiopia na opa ba ochina onya mass no wi a late in the night ochina no na waye na by Sunday momo na onsa aka nti osi chusu ba media can make us a chusu Qatar Airways but it all depends on you.
Price in the on cars or veggie be a can on cars or veggie be a can nanko amount none of veggie no de or Sunday Qatar, but who prefer Ethiopia, no problem.
Onia audios ni de edoso pa edoso because me boy yen wi da because me boy yen wi da edoso pa na we audio free agent no e de koma ye brady ta ma ye brady ka se o se na on chat ticket ne man no inti audios in the doso inti e bia no be recognize the voice ni dia but onia madarama hanem de mbesi makramo